Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Talking Bullion. Well, what do we have here? Could it be some more junk silver? Some more 90% silver? Some more constitutional silver? Yes, it is, folks. I finally picked me up another batch of some 90% constitutional junk silver. And I was able to get it through a trade with a fellow YouTuber, Silver Wolverine. We came upon a deal that we both liked, so we decided to do it. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Alright, so what I have here is $10 face. I got a roll of dimes, 50 of them, and half a roll of Kennedys, 1964 Kennedys. So that'd be 10 of them. So $5 face on the dimes, $5 face on the Kennedy. And then there's some cash in the deal too. If you go over to Silver Wolverine's YouTube channel, you'll see the beautiful coins he was able to get out of the trade. One was a Morgan from the Philadelphia Mint, and one was a Peace Dollar, also from the Philadelphia Mint. So he had plenty of the other ones available, but he wanted to pick up those too. And I happen to have 2 extra. I posted a video on it. And we chatted back and forth about what it would take to make a good trade happen for both of us. So we made the deal. But let me tell you a little story. So I worked with Silver Wolverine a while back. He had a chance to get some junk silver. I know some of you don't like it called that, but junk 90%, whatever. It's all the same stuff, right? So he had an opportunity to pick up quite a bit of junk silver for a really good price. So before he made the offer, he reached out to me, sent me an email, and he said, "Hey, TB, I got this deal going on, and I want to make an offer for quite a bit of junk silver here. But obviously I want to get a good deal, but I don't want to shortchange them, and I want it to be a good situation for them as well. So what would you do?" So he reached out, asked me my advice, and we kind of worked some numbers and talked about a few things, went back and forth. And I gave him my opinion because, like him, I'd be doing the same thing. I'd be making an offer at a good price that was good for me and good for the person that was selling it. Sometimes that's hard to do. Sometimes it's hard to come up with a number because, if that person walked into a coin shop, they're going to get, quite a bit less than if they were to sell it privately or try to get it out there or something. So there can be a deal struck where both sides are happy. So I went back and forth, and he ended up getting it for a really good price. That was a while ago, and if you go to Silver Wolverine's channel and look at some of his past videos, I'm sure you can find the videos that he posted on picking up this stuff for a great price. So knowing what he paid for it, I thought maybe we could throw it into the deal. If he wanted to give me a good price on it like he paid for it, then we could work a deal. Because frankly, folks, as many of you know from my old videos that I posted for a long time with all the junk silver that we purchased, we have a lot of junk silver. I don't necessarily need to keep buying it. We've got a nice little stash on hand, but I absolutely love this stuff. This stuff is just getting harder and harder to find. I think it's rarer than it's anybody knows. In fact, I've got a video I'm going to put out about some of the rarity of this stuff, and this stuff is classic. And if you look, it's being sold for quite a bit of money. I haven't bought any in a long time because I'm just not going to pay what it's going for right now, really because I don't need to. We've got plenty of it. But on the other hand, if I can still find an opportunity to pick some up, boy, why wouldn't I, huh? This is some great stuff. So knowing that Silver Wolverine picked this up for a good price and that I thought I could use that as part of the trade, he agreed. He's like, "Yeah, I'll take care of you. I know I got this for a good deal, so why don't we use it as part of our trade negotiations?" So we started going back and forth for a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and so we ended up on deciding on $10 face and $90 cash. Now on the surface, that seems like a lot, and I wouldn't have, really wanted to charge, Silver Wolverine that much money because I think he would have been overpaying a little bit. Like I said before in the past, I think trade should be a win-win situation, and I was looking for him to be happy with it, just like I'm happy with it. But knowing what he paid for it, it worked the deal out pretty well. Now, could I turn around and sell this $10 face for a decent amount of money and stuff? Of course I could, but I'm not interested in selling my constitutional silver my junk silver. I stack. I'm a stacker, right? The only reason I'm flipping these US Mint coins is because, I can. And I can use it to raise funds to pick up other precious metals. So given what he paid and the cash that he paid, it really got it down, I think, to a pretty good deal for him. Because had I sold those two coins, the Morgan and the Peace Dollar, privately, like on Facebook or Instagram, I could have got, a decent amount of money for them. Now, we all know the prices have come down a little bit. They're not, getting as much as they were initially, but they're still pulling a pretty good dollar. So I think that Silver Wolverine got it for a good price based on what he paid for the junk. And I think that, for me, I'm happy as a clam to get some junk silver and a little bit of cash out of the deal. So that's the story of this trade. If you watch my last few videos, you know that I'm interested in trades. I'm always up for doing something fun and exciting and, getting something different in hand. So if you ever want to reach out for a trade or do something interesting, never know. Send an email. Maybe we can work something out. And again, I try to make it win-win. I just sold a couple of my other Morgan, the S and the D. I had a video on that. I was wanting to do a trade on that, but that person, just wanted to pay some cash. And we worked out, I think, was a pretty good deal for him. I made a few bucks. He got it for a few bucks cheaper. It worked out well for both of us. And he has commented on that video that he's happy too. So that's what I like about trades. I just think that it can be a good way to keep the PMs rolling and diversify how you do it. It's kind of fun, I think. So Silver Wolverine, thank you for making the trade with me. Thank you for finally making it happen. It took us a while to work out the details and get everything set, but we finally pulled it off this week. And it was a great situation and had fun doing it. And I appreciate you working a deal with me. That's it for now. Thank you for watching, and always remember, let's keep talking bullion.